jail, spend a few crumbs, pop smoke, young, no, too much. Spaceship, fake boat, Kanye, young, don't stay too long. Big truck, big wheel, big rock, them probably hate my guts. Tryna gain my trust, but it's all out lust.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. We've got the visitors facing the home team. They set the screen. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It's all about mindset out of the gate. If you're aggressive and they give you room, go ahead, let it fly.
Pass to Balmaro. 6 to shoot from 15 feet away. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. Driving inside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 5.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
Ball stolen. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Misses the layup.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Three-pointer. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Six on the shot clock. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. $18 feet out, and he can't get that one. There's a screen to the inside. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Balmaro. And the jumper is good. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. There's the shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. The home team calls timeout. Pass to Mirotic. Poke loose.
Home team foul. Milan. First personal foul. First team foul.
From deep, drains the triple.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Pass to Mannion. Here's the pick. 5 to shoot. Knocks it loose. Here's the break. To the left side wing. On target from range.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor. Forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. Just 5 to shoot. There's the triple. Offensive rebound. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. A 7-point spread.
Away team foul. Canada. First personal foul. First team foul.
So it's the home team now. To the left wing.
And the mistakes are piling up for them early.
Beyond the arc. Another missed shot. He's 1 of 5. Looking shaky out there.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Pass to Mirotic. Shot clock at 6. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one. We've got 1:28 left in the first quarter here. Offensive board. Here's Mannion. He's scoreless. Comes up empty down low. Here's Nedovic. There's a screen to the middle. Picked it out of midair. Here we go. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul, third team foul. At the line for 2.
No good on that one. And the second free throw is good. 56 seconds left in the first. To snap the cold streak. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Here's Mannion. Pass to Gillespie. Brown with the steal. Over to the wing. 16 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Nedovic. Yet to see a basket. 4 on the clock. Here's Petrushev. And the shot's good.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Up by 11. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, you have to look at the advantage they have in the turnover department. I mean, that's a huge advantage for them in this game.
Offensively, they took care of the ball. And defensively, they forced a number of miscues.
Over to the left wing. Brown with a screen. Pass to Petrushev. Here's the 3. And he's missed his first 2 shots of the game. Ooh, it's stolen. Here's Nedovic. Kick out to Brown. And the ball ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
That one misses. When you're casual with the ball, it can come back to bite you.
Yeah, B.A. Playing loose can help you and hurt you. They really need to tighten it up.
Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Lets it go from deep. Nails it from 3.
The three-pointer becomes a very high percentage shot when he's that wide open. You better get a hand in his face.
Here's Gillespie. Wide open. He squares up and sinks it. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Right wing. Here's Nedovic. Still without a bucket. Shot clock at 5. To the paint. Here's Brown. And the jam by Brown.
Assisted.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Here's Gillespie. Tries again. It's hauled in by Petrushev. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Drills it from deep.
Oh, my. The air is thin from out there. But I'll tell you what, He's got deep range.
The home team calls timeout.
Substitution on the court.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
And several years ago, the NBA introduced the Supermax. How do you think it's worked out, Doris?
Yeah, I think every decision, Brian, that the league makes is trying to make sure that everybody has an equal opportunity for a championship. This particular implementation has made it easier for small market teams to retain their stars. And think about it. Even if someone signs it and then gets traded, at least those teams get an opportunity to get big draft capital. That's huge.
A shot from the high post. And down it goes. 2 points. 6 points for him.
The defense making it way too easy for him on that jump shot. He'll take that all night.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Brian, there are some players who felt the 65-game requirement for postseason awards was too high. The NBA's executive VP and head of operations, Joe Dumars, said, quote, "You're still allowed to miss 20% of the season. People pay to go, and they want to see their stars play." Brian, it's all about the fans.
True enough, Allie. Thanks.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
There's the 3. Pure from three-point range.
Listen, even average three-point shooters are going to make that shot. Defense must be better.
For 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
To the wing on the left. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Pass to Balmaro. Clock at 6. Deflects the pass. With the teardrop.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Second team foul. Shooting for the away
And he knocks
team.
down the first one.
0. Taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first, but misses the second.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
And there's the drive. Yes, it's good.
And their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
To the right side.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Four on the clock. There's a screen. The 3 is up. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one. Down low. they pick off the pass. Good on the bucket. He's got 11.
Looks like he's getting warmed up. Much better efficiency here in the second quarter.
That shot, no good. Takes a three. Sinks it from distance.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
There's a minute 12 left in the second quarter. They set a pick. And that bucket makes him 4 for 7 today. Good production.
I'll tell you, what a night. He has been efficient. He's been strong. Unfortunately, they're still fighting an uphill battle.
An absolute bomb from three-point range.
3 points.
I'll tell you what, they are on fire this quarter, taking total command of this game.
Releases from 15. He can't get it to go. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
And I think obviously we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important. Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
From the arc. Not going to go that time. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Delivering the blowout. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily.
47.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Here's Nedovic. Inside. They set the pick. Fires the three. Hits a three-pointer. He has 6.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
To the inside. Oh, he pops loose off the pick and hammers it home.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Shooting 1.
And the free throw, no good. The 3 ball. The shot, no good. To the paint. Nifty move.
Well, what he lacks in size for a tip to the center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
About a minute played here in the second half. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Personal foul, first team.
These are his first free throws of the game. He misses the free throw.
Philip Petrushev.
And he ends up missing both free throws. Here's Balmaro. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. It's hauled in by Petrushev.
Boy, he really wanted that shot, trying to make the defense pay for leaving him that wide open.
Here's Nedovic. And it comes off the front of the rim.
A wasted trip down the floor. That's not a good shot at all.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot. Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
Out to the wing. Here's Petrushev. Lays it up and banks it in. Petrosev's gotten his second bucket of the game.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Another shot. Sinks that one. Now shooting 5 of 10 and looking sharp.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
And there's the screen. Banked it in off the glass. Petrosev's gotten 4 this quarter.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
The home team calls timeout.
Yeah.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play.
Adelante, CyberEuroLeague.
Here's Mannion. Still no points. Here's Mirotic. Fires in the triple.
They're improving, but still find themselves behind.
Yeah, but this run started with tighter execution at both ends, and that'll need to be maintained for them to have a chance to take the lead.
Here's Nedovic. Shot clock at 6. There's the drive. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Personal foul. Second.
The officials were right on top of that one.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
2 shots.
Good on the second one. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Mannion for 3. That one no good. They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
Oh, swiped away. Pass to Gillespie. Here's Mannion. Down low. It's intercepted. Knocks down the triple. 20 points for him.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Oh, trying his luck from deep. Sinks the tray.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And the pass goes out of bounds. They'll turn it over.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
Number 0.
Pass to Mirotic. Unable to get that one. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
Boy, the bucket's been 5 feet wide for him. He's dropping everything in.
Fires for 3. That shot is off. From outside the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go. He's got 6.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
From deep 3-point land. No good on the shot.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
And that one is hammered home.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession.
Substitution for your home team. Number 32. Shields.
Pass to Mannion. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To halt the run. Elbow shot on the way. No good there.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
There's a minute 59 left in the third. Drops in the 3.
Well, after netting one in the first half, that's the second deep ball to go down for this guy.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Third team foul.
And he makes a first.
For the away team. 0.
So he gets them both. A minute 42 left in the third. To the middle. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul. Fourth team foul.
The first one falls.
At the line for the away team. 0.
And so he makes both from the line. There's a minute 12 left in the third quarter. Brooks outside. Pass to Mannion. To the wing, right side. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Mirotic. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. Inside. Here's Brown. They set the pick. Here's Petrushev. Out left to the wing.
With the shot clock about to expire, the last thing you want to do is foul. That's giving them a gift.
And he drops the first.
For the away team. 0. Taking 2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Here's Mannion. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Mannion's got his first basket.
Oh, fantastic adjustment on the shot against tight defense.
He takes it in.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Delivering the blowout. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for... And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Well, Grant, it appears that league expansion is around the corner. Any concerns about spreading the talent too thin?
Not really, B.A. I mean, the global pool of players competing for an NBA roster spot has never been deeper. So there's plenty of talent to go around.
Here's Nedovic. Pass to Brown. Here's Petrushev. And it's rebounded by Gillespie. Here's Mirotic. Shoots over Brown. Mirotic can't get it to go. Here's Nedovic. Fires the 3. Doesn't go for him.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
A few possessions into the fourth, just over a minute played. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And he just punches home the one-hand finish.
Hey, 2 points the easy way. Driving to the basket. Can't connect from short range. And they're on the run. Brooks, right side. Here's Mirotic. Oh, drains the 19-footer.
After being held scoreless in the first, he's turning it on here in the second.
Oh, it's stolen away. Mannion for three. Hauled in by Brown. Here's Petrushev. Doris, with the latest collective bargaining agreement, teams have to be more strategic with their spending.
They do, Brian, and I think this speaks to the league's desire to make sure there's competitiveness across all of the teams in the league. There are now harsh penalties in place for teams that go over the luxury tax. So star players in their 30s or players with injury concerns aren't necessarily guaranteed max contracts in the future. You're going to see a lot more negotiations and smart decision-making.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Pass to Brooks. No good from 18.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Just 5 on the clock. Bucket. He's now 9 for 11 after that one.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nailed all evening.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
From downtown, Caruso grabs the board.
Well, he had the defense's attention, dropping 2 threes in the first half, but he hasn't made one since.
And it's good for 2.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Well, Doris, with so many franchises, the star player has a lot of sway.
Well, it's me, B.A. So much of this speaks to which star are we talking about? If you take someone like Stephen Curry, who historically has welcomed other stars to play alongside him, or has at moments in his career had to elevate young players who maybe have to play through some mistakes, he welcomes both. It depends on the star we're talking about.
And the visitors call time here.
Timeout. Timeout. Start it.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for Cloverview Dance Squad.
We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. 5 on the clock. And that one's good. Teodosic. Now here's Brooks. To the paint. And technology, always a conversation, Doris. So talk to us about wearable sensors and where that is between the league and players union.
Yeah, you know, obviously there are some privacy concerns because what these wearables give you are devices to measure how healthy a player is. What should his exertion level be based on all kinds of health information? Resting heart rate variability. What was the quality of sleep? Quality of sleep is a huge issue in the NBA with all the late flights and tip times, et cetera, cross-country travel. When you're investing millions into your players, you're trying to take the best care you can of them, and some of that goes to the information you can glean from these wearables. I love them.
Here's Teodosic. And there's a pick. Fires from deep. Brooks with the rebound. This one for three. He drops it from range. Brooks has got 5 points now in the quarter. They've got a commanding lead.
It seems like everything is going their way.
Out to the wing. The three is up.
Faccio un bocca frega, lascio lui che non me ne fa. Aspetti, vediamo.
Cuts off the pass. It's a one-on-one situation. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
And it's incredible how taking good risk on defense often leads to good looks at the other end.
That is quick defense to offense. These guys such terrific athletes. You can't let your guard down.
Well, Grant, in terms of scheduling, you see any way to eliminate back-to-backs?
You know, I'm not a big fan of eliminating back-to-backs, but to answer your question, BA, you have two choices. Either fewer regular season games or extend the season by a few weeks. I don't think either one of those options is in our future.
Pass to Caruso. Now here's Brooks. Down low. Pulls it. Just 5 to shoot. To the inside. Here's Teodosic. To end the drought. Counted from distance.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
Pass to Jop. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Brooks. Second chance effort. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. There's a screen. Back to Caruso. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Teodosic. Caruso grabs the board. Brooks outside. And the three off target.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
Here's Teodosic. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.